What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Paul in Motion. We are continuing our week in the life carnivore series. It is very windy outside. I am in the process of upgrading my camera to a DJI. There's a GoPro right now, but I'm upgrading to a camera called DJI. I can get my own mic that you might see me or hear me a little better. But we're continuing our week series where every single week we go to a different store and buy enough food for the week to survive on a carnivore diet. We've done Walmart first, then we did Aldi. Today we are at one of my favorite places to shop. It is Sam's Club. Sam's Club is just like a Costco, just like a BJ's, but I feel like, you know, the Bible says you can't serve two masters. So you can't have a Costco or a Sam's Club or a BJ's. I am Team Sam's Club. The reason why I'm Team Sam's Club is the last house I lived in Florida. Sam's Club was 10 minutes from me, and a Costco was 30 minutes from me. That's the only reason. And ever since then, I've just been Sam's Club. My new house here, I have 3 Sam's Club within 20 minutes of each other. Within 20 minutes of my house, so I've been Sam's. I also, I'm a reseller by trade, and I use a lot of bubble wrap when it comes to reselling, and I buy it at Sam's Club too. So I love Sam's Club. The thing here is, if you're buying, you can't really just get, like, if you're buying salmon, you can just get a piece of salmon. You get a whole freaking fillet. So we're gonna be buying bigger bulk today, bigger bulk items. So we'll see how that goes for the budget, and we'll see how good the food is. All right, so stick around. Let's go and have some fun. So y'all see, we finally made it to the first part of what we need for the diet, and my cart's already full. I always always buy 5 rolls of bubble wrap. I actually need more Tide detergent. I use Tide Pods because I'm a guy, so I get a bunch of those, and then I ship a lot of stuff with envelopes. I always buy a bunch of envelopes there. First thing I always come to is the water, and I never understood, right? 40 pack, $3.98 purified water members month. Aquafina, 32 pack for $5.68. Why would I pay double for 8 less bottles? Water is water. Am I wrong? Y'all tell me. Alright, here we go here. Zephyr Hills 40 pack, $6.48. Why am I paying more than double for Zephyr Hills? I always go with this, and it tastes great. I'm getting 2 cases. We're so slowly but surely waiting for these prices to go down on eggs. So these are all good. And these look nice. Cage free, 2 dozen, almost 10 whole dollars. Sheesh. Usually don't buy shrimp at Sam's Club because it's a little more pricey, but they had it on 20% off today for $17.31. There's a lot of shrimp in here. It'll be enough for 2 meals for me, for sure. So we'll definitely grab that. For burger night for me, how many patties are in here? It's just 8 patties. It's a lot of money for it. What are we paying for a pound here? $3.44 a pound, $5.49 a pound. You could take patties though. Grab a little less, a couple less pounds here. It's a little pricey, but let's pick it up as well. They have a really good deal on salmon here, $5 off per the package, and it's already at $10 a pound, so it's already cheap. So this whole fillet is $27, which is already really good. They were $5, so it's been $22 for this entire thing right here. But I just had salmon from Walmart. I had salmon from Aldi, and I don't know, 2 weeks in a row of having salmon. there is such thing as food fatigue as well. And I'm not that really big into fish to have the same fish every single week. And then the cod is too expensive and I don't like tilapia, so we're gonna pass on fish this week. We'll have shrimp as our seafood break from the other stuff, other meat. I was looking for bacon. I'm trying to get some steak as well. Bacon and steak, that's what we're looking for. We are continuing to pay up here, but again, this is gonna last me more than a week. Members Mark Angus beef, $14.80 a pound for ribeyes. Actually not terrible. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 6 ribeyes in here. There's no way I'm gonna eat 6 ribeyes this week. There's enough for this week and for some in the future as well. Can't pass that up. We'll all grab it at 15 bucks a pound. Now we just need to go and overpay for some bacon and we're out of here. But it's gonna be an expensive trip. And the last thing we're picking up, bacon. $4.33 a pound, $1.97 because it comes with a double and a triple bag. Again, I don't need 3 things of bacon, I only need 1. That's why. So if you live by yourself like me and you're cooking carnivore, this video for you shows a Sam's Club is a good option if you have a big freezer and you want to buy things for like a month, right? This is not I'm doing this for the video as like a week worth of food, but this is not a week's worth of food. That's a lot of bacon for a week. I wouldn't recommend anybody eating that much bacon for a week. I'm going to be eating one of those packets, but for the video's purposes, we're going to count that as that. And let's go check out and rip to my wallet. Alrighty, we're back home now. You see all the stuff is back there from Sam's Club trip. I forgot to show the receipt at the Sam's Club, so I'll show it now. Hide all my personal we'll hide all the personal info so you guys don't see that, but it cost me $229.36. A lot of it though was stuff from my business. I subtracted all of that stuff from $229 and we were left with $101. So all that food cost me $101, and again, the water's gonna last me probably at least a month, probably a month of the water. Bacon should last me about 3 weeks. Eggs, I go through about 2 dozen eggs a week. So those eggs might not last me the whole, will probably just be a week, maybe a little more. Steaks is about 2 weeks of steak there. So there's, I don't know, I want to say, it's $100, but like if I was to ration it properly, there's enough food for me for 2 weeks there. So technically it should cost me like $50 to $60 probably for a week worth of food from Sam's Club, but again, just for the purposes of this video, it was $101. Alrighty, editor Paul here now, back from the Sam's Club trip, and letting you guys know that yes, most of that food lasted me 2 weeks to over about a month, and again, that's what happens in Sam's Club. And if you're actually going to be doing this and you have a freezer, I would highly recommend you go to places like Sam's Club, Costco, BJ's, or whatever other wholesale club there is, and get your meat and your produce that way, because per poundage it's pretty hard to beat that. But if you're going out shopping every single week, maybe not the best place for you to go when it comes to that. But I've been learning through this experiment that I've been doing with various stores. Some of them really surprised me at how cheap and affordable they are. You'll see that in a couple of weeks when I go to some of these places I've never been to before, and I was shocked at how cheap and how good quality the food there is. So I actually decided when we're doing this recaps, we're going to talk about not just the affordability of it, but how good the quality of the food was. And if I'm going to be honest, so far out of the 3 places we went to, with Walmart, Aldi, and Sam's, Walmart had the least quality food. And I think Sam's and Walmart are the same company or something like that, but the quality from food from Sam's Club is usually always better than Walmart. I'm not sure why that works, but the shrimp, the bacon, the steak, all that stuff was really good at Sam's. I think still Aldi has better quality produce and or I guess food than Sam's did, but it was very good, very delicious. Got a lot of meals out of it. Again, in future videos, that you will see from me, including the next one when we go to Publix. You will see a cooking aspect to them as well, where I cook at least one meal a week to give you guys some creative options of what to do with carnivore, with different types of meats and stuff. But there was nothing in this video. I didn't grab anything too crazy in this video to I guess cook with. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Altogether, I guess, if we're doing this math, Sam's was $100. Again, it lasted more than a week, but for the purpose of this video, it was the most expensive trip by far. But even still, if that was just a week worth of food, $100 for 7 days, that's what, like 12 bucks a day, something like that. 12, no, $13 a day. If you go out to eat, you're gonna be spending $13 to $20 per place you eat, which is gonna cost you way more than that. So even if this was still for a week, it's way more affordable than almost anything else. But yeah, stay tuned for next week. Next week we go to Publix. The following week we go to Target. After that, I don't know. I am currently living in the Target one now. We're in the middle of Target. So after that, I don't know where I'm gonna go. There's still Winn-Dixie on my list. I don't want to suffer yet, so I don't know if I want to do Dollar Tree next, but that could be next. We'll see. There's Winn-Dixie. There's Trader Joe's, and then give me some suggestions down below, guys. Where do you want me to shop for the week? Give me some ideas. I'm intrigued to see how far we can stretch this series to. I'll see you guys next week with Publix. Until then, peace out.